What's up, LFE family? It's day 2 of Cherokee, North Carolina's opening day trout fishing tournament. I'm not actually staying in Cherokee. I found a nice, quiet, one-room Airbnb in Sylvia, North Carolina, about 20 minutes from the action. I've never been camping, but plan to in the near future, and I felt like this Airbnb will be a good warm-up. I basically got one room, and the sink, toilet, and shower are all outside. Now, before we get to the fishing, we had to start the day with a hearty breakfast highlighted by one of the trout from yesterday's catch. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this meal prepped. It should take us about 30 minutes total, about 10 minutes of prep time, and about 20 minutes of cook time. First, we'll want to remove the guts from the trout. We'll make a cut from the rooter to the tutor and open up that stomach cavity. Then you'll want to make a cut right behind the skull. Now you'll want to cut about halfway through before stopping. And since we already cut that stomach cavity open, we can pull down on the head and the guts will come out connected to the head. In my opinion, trout is a mild-flavored fish, but you'll want to remove the bloodline before cooking to make sure you don't add any of that fishy taste to your meal. So once we've made sure the inner cavity is completely clean, we'll rinse the outside and pat dry our trout to ensure the seasoning sticks. Trout is not going to be a fish that you'll need to scale. The scales are so small and thin that they'll cook away once you fry them. Now let's get a quick clean on our knife and cutting board. Since we're going to be pan frying our fish, we want to make sure we season generously because a good amount of our seasoning will come out in our frying butter. We'll season both sides generously and can't forget to hit the inner cavity as well. Alright, so our fish is ready to go. Now let's prepare our potatoes for our hash brown / home fries. I usually go with a regular Idaho potato, and since I had a long day yesterday, I'm going with 2 potatoes. Once we've taken the skin off, we'll chop them into 1/4-inch medallions. We'll give them a good rinse and then completely drain the water. Now let's get down to business. I'll turn my burner up to about medium and add our oil. Typically I choose oils like avocado or grapeseed oil when I'm frying. Not necessarily for the flavor, but because they're just better for you. Once our oil heats up, we'll add our potato medallions. Next we'll chop our onion in half and cut them into 1/4-inch slices to match the thickness of the potatoes. Now it's up to you to decide how much onion you want to use. I typically just add enough to cover the top of the potatoes. Once seasoned, spread out your potatoes to make sure all of your heating surface is covered. Throw in the lid, and while it's cooking, let's get our eggs ready to scramble. We'll keep it pretty simple with the eggs, just simply seasoning with salt and pepper. Then we'll add a little cheese and blend it all together. Alright, let's check out our hash browns. Now we want the bottom to be golden brown, but they're not quite there yet. But I can tell that the potatoes are cooking through and soft enough for me to chop. Chopping will help the home fries both cook faster and brown faster on each side. Now we'll put the top back on and let them continue doing their thing. After about 8 to 10 minutes, flip it 1 or 2 more times off camera, we got that golden brown we were looking for. Now let's clean our pan and get it ready for our fish. We'll turn our heat on to slightly under medium. Looking good, looking good. Every time we flip, we'll make sure we redistribute that butter so we get plenty of good flavor in there. Now I'll cook our trout about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, making sure to give it cooking time on the back and on the inside cavity to ensure it cooks all the way through. And lastly, our eggs. Eggs are pretty straightforward. You just try to keep them moving so they don't overcook on either side. And there you have it, guys, an amazingly simple blackened trout breakfast, man. We've got our home fries, we got our scrambled eggs with cheese, and of course we got our OJ. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this plate up real quick, and then we'll head to the water, man. We'll probably fish for about 8 hours today. Hopefully we can get a tag fish. If not, we'll just get a couple more to take back. Got a few people looking forward to some of this tasty trout, man. So all right, guys, I'll see you when I finish and when I'm headed back to the water. All right, guys, day 2, man. We're passing through the city of Cherokee, downtown Cherokee. Yesterday we fished the southern portions of the Oconoflute River. This is my second trip out here. The last time when I came, I pretty much fished the downtown portion, so I'm not gonna fish that. We're gonna head north of downtown, and we're gonna fish, I think I'm gonna head to the actual creeks first. I think I'm gonna head to the creeks first that are north of downtown and fish those. I don't have a lot of experience fishing creeks. Yesterday evening we were getting bites, but I just couldn't get a fish on in the creeks. So I want to get a couple out of the creek today. We're still aiming to get a tag fish. Yesterday we got our personal best, man, 19-inch rainbow trout. So, you know, man, my trip is almost made, man. Anything else is just gonna be icing on the cake. As y'all can see, guys, almost every area that you can turn off, man, there's cars parked, there's people in the water fishing, man. Everybody's trying to get a chance at these tag fish. This is the KOA area that I heard about. Actually, I saw a YouTube video. Man, the video I saw, people were stacked all around these banks here. And I guess there's just trout all in this water. I'm not messing with that area. That's not for me. A little too tight, too many people. Yeah, I guess maybe the weather has turned some people off, because the video I saw, man, it was stacked full of people. Actually, this might be the pond that I saw. Look at this one here, y'all. My goodness, no way. No way. I mean, you got lines right next to each other. We're going a little further north. We're still gonna be in the Kuala boundary. And we're gonna fish a creek that's up here. On the way back, I'll probably fish a couple of areas of the river that I just passed, right above downtown. All right, guys,
I'm really liking this pool that we have right here. Got this drop off. It's a nice deep pool right there. It looks to be about 4 feet all the way down through here. Most of our catches yesterday came on Joe's flies and rooster tails. So I want to get a couple more on the bobber today. But since I've got this fly tied on already, we're going to go ahead and pitch it out. Hung up. Oh, guys. Got one. Got one, y'all. Got one. Nice rainbow here, y'all. They didn't want the worm, but he came and hit this rooster tail. That's a healthy fish there. It's a good 14, 15 incher. All right. Let's keep moving down. Got one, y'all. Got one. Got one. Got one, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another nice size fish too, y'all. Another nice size fish. Man, he's trying to get off. He is really trying to get off. Come here, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right at the top of the lip. It's a nice fish, y'all. I knew one was down in there. I knew one was down in there. He didn't like the angle we were casting at the first time. We just moved down just a little bit and we got him. Look at that, guys. That's another 14, 15 incher. We're just gonna keep on pitching towards anywhere we see a pocket. If we get close to a limit, we'll start trying some different baits out. Right now, we're gonna go with what's working. It's getting a little turbulent through here. I don't think I want to walk down. These rocks are super slippery. I think we're gonna go ahead and work our way back to those other pools that we missed. Then we'll hop in the car and we'll get out at another point on this creek. Got one, y'all. Got one. There we go. There we go. Been a minute. Been a minute. Ah, he came off. He rubbed his head up against that rock and came off. Golly. Another one, y'all. Another one. Another one. Come on, baby. Get them on over here, out this water. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We ain't play with this one. That other one got off on us. Let's go. Guys, that's the key, man. You just gotta find those calm breaks in this water. As you see, man, we got this fast moving current, and then right in front of us, there's a pool of calmer water. And these fish are just sitting down there waiting to ambush bait. Waiting to ambush food, man. All right, guys. It's gonna be the home stretch right here, man. It's 4 p.m. We got to take a 2.5-hour trip back. And want to try to be able to relax a little bit when we get back. I saw this stretch coming in, and there's nobody out here fishing it right now. But we got a pool right over here we're gonna fish. Come down, work our way to this pool, and then all that water along that bank, that far bank, should be a little deeper. We're sitting on 3 fish, man. We've lost 3, so we should have 6, but we don't. We put 1 back, that would have been 7. The limit is 10. We're gonna see if we can go ahead and get 7 in this stretch, man. I'm feeling good about this stretch. Some nice deep pockets. Should be holding plenty of fish. Got one, y'all. On the crankbait. On the crankbait. That's a big fish too, baby. That's a big fish. Y'all see that? That is a big fish. I'll show you the Rapala we caught it on here in a second. Guys, look at this fish, man. Look at this fish. Wow. Nice, healthy fish there. It's at least 4 inches wide. That's 4 on the day. Caught this on a Rapala. This is a sinking Rapala. It dives 3 to 6 inches. I mean, 3 to 6 feet. And this is gonna be a rainbow trout pattern. The reason I went with it is because I can tell this is at least 5 to 6 foot down here, maybe a little deeper. And when you get into these deep waters, these crankbaits and Rapalas, they work wonders. All right, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us today. Had a great time out here, man. Great time. Ended up with 8 total for the whole trip. 4 each day. Man, I lost about the same amount, but it's all good, man. So far, I'm gonna have to say Cherokee is has the best trout waters that I've visited. That title has to go to Cherokee right now. In order to fish the Koala boundary, you're probably gonna need at least a whole week, man. There's just so much water, so much to cover. But I had a great time, man. Had a great time. So guys, man, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, LFE Worldwide, signing out.